the end of the book of Genesis, Joseph and his brothers and Joseph's whole Egyptian royal retinue have gone up to the land of Israel to bury Jacob, the father of Joseph and the brothers. And as they cross the Jordan, they pause, they have eulogies, they've buried Joseph up at the cave of Machpelah, and now they're in a mourning period. The Torah tells us that the locals, the Canaanites, saw what was happening. Vayar Yoshev haaretz hakanani et ha'evel. The inhabitants of Canaan saw the mourning, begoren ha'atad, in that town or area which was called Goren ha'atad. Vayomru evel kaved ze lemitzrayim. They said this must be a significant loss, a significant mourning for the Egyptian people. Al kain karash shema avel mitzrayim. They therefore called that area Egyptian mourning, asher be'ever hayarden, which is a place on the other side of the Jordan. The rabbinic midrash in a couple of places, once in Breshit Rabbah, and it also shows up in the Yerushalmi in Sota, claim that the Canaanite locals didn't just see what was happening, that they in some way participated in the mourning. There is a machloket recorded in the Yerushalmi, in the Talmud Yerushalmi on Masechet Sota, about what exactly did the local Canaanites do to participate or to indicate their own mourning. Tanya, it is taught, Af haKnanim asu chesed ba'avluto shel Yaakov. The Canaanites also did a good thing in so far as participating in the mourning of Jacob. Ma'asu, what did they do? Rabbi Eliezer Omer, Rabbi Eliezer says, Ezorehem hitiru. Rabbi Eliezer says they loosened their belts. There's other opinions as well, that Rabbi Shimon ben Lakish says that they loosened the ties on their shoulders, something in their clothing. And the Rabbanan Amre, the rabbis say, Zakfu komatan, they stood at attention. So three different opinions about how exactly the Canaanites participated. The Torah Temimah wonders on this midrash, I think, a very reasonable question. He's going to talk about the loosening of the belts, according to the opinion of Rabbi Eliezer. Says the Torah Temimah, Lo nitzba'er inyan ve'erech hakavod bezeh. It remains unexplained what is the meaning, purpose, or degree of honor that was really shown or indicated by the Canaanites in their loosening of their belts. How is that supposed to be a mournful act or a meaningful act? So the Torah Temimah has, and what is, in my opinion, a really nice answer. Yesh lomar al pi ma shekatuv bebrachot daf samach amud bet. He refers to a passage in the Talmud in Masechet Brachot, which talks about the Birkot HaShachar, the morning blessings, one of which we say, Beseder Birkot HaShachar, Ki asar hamane omer Baruch ozer Yisrael b'gvura. In the morning, when you tie or buckle your belt or pull it tight, fasten your belt, that is when you say the blessing of Baruch Atah Hashem, blessed are you God, Ozer Yisrael Bigvura, who equips the Israelites in strength, Gvura, in strength. Mevoar ki keshirat ha'chagura mora al ha'gvura v'al ometz haruach. This Talmudic passage seems to teach us that tightening one's belt indicates or symbolizes strength and power of spirit. Umemela lefize have hatarat ha'azor, and therefore loosening one's belt, as the Canaanites do here, in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Eliezer, it would indicate hora al ripayon haruach. It would be symbolic of a weakening of spirit, a loosening of one's internal strength and power. V'imkein yesh lamar dahakavana kan. So therefore, one can say that the meaning here is Dikshara'u beseder ha'halaviyah shel Yaakov, when the local Canaanites saw what was happening with Jacob's funeral procession, everything that was accompanying it, all the signs of Gedulah, V'kavod, greatness and honor. Heru ot ripayon yadayim v'ruach. They wanted to show their own sign and symbol of weakness of hand and weakness of spirit, to show that they too recognized that when a great person dies, there is a loss in the world, and they were experiencing a sense of loss of spirit. And they indicated this by loosening their belt buckles, which the Torah Temimah notes is the inverse of when we say the morning blessing of Baruch Ozer Yisrael Bigvura. Blessed is God who strengthens and equips people and Jewish people with strength. It's a beautiful idea and allusion that the Torah Temimah finds here in the Midrash, that when the Canaanites are loosening their belts, it's the opposite of how we're supposed to buckle our own belts in the morning, or at least think about that action when we do the Birkot HaShachar, strengthening ourselves for the day. When Jacob died, there was a loss of strength, a loss of power of hand and spirit, and the Canaanites recognized that in participating in the national mourning for Jacob. Always a pleasure learning with you. More next week.